So here is the Windows 10 desktop. Um, Windows 10 is a work in progress. What is shown here is from the last build released as part of the technical preview just before the public release. So it will change. Here's your start menu. It's resizable, sort of, on a standard display, vertically but not horizontally. I don't know why that is. At any rate, your start menu is also something that you can make full screen with Windows 10. If you go to your settings, personalization, you have options for your start menu, including full screen. So if you want, you can do that. And you would just click this icon to find all the things that were on your left previously. And you can take apps and make them tiles, pin them to your start menu. Now if you don't like that, full screen, you can go back and easily change it right back. Say, oh no, I don't like that, so let me put it back where it was. And there you have it. Now, what else is new? For instance, Cortana, which is a search agent, as I like to call it. I believe Microsoft refers to Cortana as a personal assistant, which is probably logical. But you can just type and search Pizza Hut, for instance, and it's going to open the web. You notice we're in the web search. But you can also find any number of things that are on your local machine, in your local computing environment, such as the control panel. And there you have it. Fairly familiar, right? You notice up here I have a shortcut to the control panel. Now, if you don't have that by default, when you get your Windows 10 installation, you can add it pretty easily. Go back to your start menu, in all apps, and scroll down to Windows System. And you'll see several things, including the control panel. Now, if you open the file location of the control panel, you can then create a desktop shortcut. So that might be found handy by many people. And aside from all of that, your settings are similar to the control panel. In fact, much of it is redundant to the control panel. We looked at the personalization, and you can go into the control panel and do similar things. If you just right click on your desktop, you still have the personalize option, which is the same thing. Also, you have updates and security. Windows Update. Now, in the case of the technical preview, have it set up like this, where I get the quickest updates. As soon as they come out, I would get them. Now, you're going to have a similar situation when you get Windows 10, because not that you have control over it, depends, but you will have potentially faster or slower updates. It depends on how they put it out. They're going to tier updates, which in some ways makes sense. Now, here's Microsoft Edge. It's the new browser. It's kind of cool. It's pretty sleek, etc., etc. Notice here, these icons are not highlighted. You can't actually utilize them. However, if you go somewhere else, let's say SourceForge. Yeah, SourceForge, there you go. It's a good place to be able to visit now and then, depending on how you use your computer. But notice these are now available, okay? Including making web notes. You can draw anywhere on this web page. You can make notes on the web page. You wanted to send somebody to system administration. Point it out and make a note. Two R's. And you can actually save that and email it or whatever. It's kind of handy, I guess. All depends. But it's a function that is built into Windows 10's Microsoft Edge. So there's a little introduction to Windows 10. There'll be much more on it coming. And I hope you enjoy it when you do get Windows 10.